if you had a plumber who was changing out your toilets or whatever, he didn't know how to do sewer inspections. That's where I came in.
So you became a commodity pretty much because of changes in law, and you were at the right place at the right time,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes.
I'd like for us to go a little bit further
Tell
back
me.
from 2012. Um, you spent 11 years in the Navy, you said?
12 and a half.
12
Yeah.
and a half years in the Navy. Before that, where were you raised? What led you to get into the Navy? What was that about?
I was burnt out. I was doing commercial air conditioning. Did it for almost 2 years, and just constantly travel, working 80-hour weeks. And one day, me and my dad were doing Habitat for Humanity, and my dad was in the military, and this guy's telling me like, "Oh yeah, you could do air conditioning in the military," and I'm like, I had no idea. And so he's telling me about it, and he's telling my dad, and looked it up. It was called a CB, and that's what we have right here at the base. And so what ends up happening is that I signed up, and that's what I did.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your experience in the military. You mentioned a little bit about it, but it seems like you have people that tell you what to do. It
Mm-hmm.
has to be done in a certain way. How did that help shape you into being the fine business owner and service provider that you are?
What it helped me do was to establish standards and not waver from them. Is that sometimes things suck and you just got to embrace it. And you can't just go ahead and throw your hands up and give it to somebody else. You actually have to power through and you have to push through. And also is because one of the things is that, and a lot of what I say, it doesn't come from Ben Kohn. It really does come from other people who have influenced my life. And one of the things is that once you get past a person's personality, anything can be accomplished. And the military is a huge example of this. We all come from different walks of life, different aspects, different religions, and we're all here to get a job done. Okay, how do we get past that? How do we get beyond the fact that you're from New York and this person's from Texas? So we're all in the Navy CB, let's get the job done. And that's how I try to think about things, is that when I'm working with somebody, I say, okay, we may not see something eye to eye, but at the end of the day, your success is my success. And I really firmly believe that. That's the most important thing, I think. And it cannot, and that will never happen as long as I'm the priority. The client has to be the priority, in my opinion.
Great. I appreciate that. So it seems to me that your line of business can be very lonely. You're working with your equipment. You're working with
Putting a lot on me here.
Yeah, something that you're looking at yourself. And then it is my observation. Sometimes us real estate practitioners with our personalities can be somewhat of I don't know how to put it. It can be where you have to deal with all the different personalities of different real estate agents.